Hey y'all, I have this haul from Temu. This arrived yesterday. This is a combination of two orders. Both of them arrived yesterday. These are diamond paintings. I did already separate the drills and remove the toolkits because I don't keep the toolkits. I will keep the wax, but that's it. All the toolkits, they get donated or scrapped. But I did go ahead and separate out the drills and mark the bags so that I could find them. I don't store the drills with the canvases. I like my canvases flat. But let me show you what I got. The first one here is a Hello Kitty coin bank. It is, I think I paid like $6 for this. I had a bunch of Temu credits to use, so I used my Temu credits. I ended up paying like $10 for both of these orders combined. It wasn't very much. But there she is. You just take the glue. It comes with the glue. And that is so cute. Look at that. That is so cute. It's Thomas the Tank. I'm not sure who that is, but that's Thomas the Tank. Or the little engine that could. But it came with this glue. Oh. And you just glue the dots, the drills, onto it. This one does have a toolkit in it. And they all came with this basic toolkit. This one is just really small. Not a whole lot of colors here, and I might not use these colors. I might do straight up ABs, of which I would buy and have shipped to my house, just because I don't like the way, I want it to be custom, which is why I bought it. And I'm not going to use it as a coin bank. It's going to go up on my desk with my roaming gnome and my gremlin. I've got the gizmo gremlin that talks, and the roaming gnome. He used to talk. He lived outside in the flower bed with all my other garden statues, and I think he was in my bird bath on the ledge, and he stopped talking, so I took his voice box out. He's ceramic. But they all live on my desk with my slinky dog. But here's all the choices you could choose from. Well, some of them anyway. I chose the straight up Hello Kitty. I don't care for Stitch or any of these other characters. And if it was Winnie the Pooh, which I think that's the likeness of Winnie the Pooh, I would pick Eeyore or Tigger. Not Winnie. But that's that one. Okay, so first off, and let me zoom you out so you can see. There we go. First off, you have Scarlet and Rhett from Gone with the Wind. And these are all budget friendlies. Again, this is all from Temu. When it comes to Temu, unless it's a double-sided adhesive with the white paper on top, I will show you. But again, these are all budget friendly. You might see some stuff in here that should not have been printed, but it's all gravy. Some people can't afford it, and I like to do the cheaper ones just as much as the expensive ones, and I also find the cheaper ones are easier for me to accomplish than the more expensive ones, just because I can get these done quicker and move on to the next one. Get these done quicker and move on to the next one. Granted, I do have some very, very, very large budget friendlies that were not cheap. They cost more than several of my Diamond Art Club orders combined. All right, so here's the drills for Scarlet and Rhett. I did go ahead and mark them with the code that is on the canvas. I mark everything with this code. I don't put the size, I just put the code. And like for this one, I wrote on here, Scarlet and Rhett. Just so it would stand out even more, because my husband loves Gone with the Wind. That's his favorite movie of all time. But there's your color story. I did have to put these in a separate bag because they were not bagged up. I'll pull these. You can see them a little bit better, but there's the color story. I'm not going to pull them all out. No ABs, no special drills. Just straight up acrylic rounds. That one won't take me very long to do. And she is a 40 by 50. It will end up on my wall in my office. The next one we have, if you've ever seen the TV show Vikings, and oh my gosh, I'm going to have to turn my light ring off. Sorry for the glare. There we go. Now you can see it better. I'll use the light from the dining room, which is right here. This is Vikings, this is Ragnar, and this is Athelstan. Both of these are real people. They don't know a whole lot about Ragnar. but there is some documentation on Athelstan. Ragnar is noted in history, but there's not a lot about him. He is not of any relation to the other characters on the TV show. Just wanted to let you know that. This one I will grab. I think I have the drills in order. Some of them might have gotten mixed up. I hope not. But here's drills. Again, I take that code and I put it on my sack of drills. This one I did not take the toolkit out of just because it was in here. But there's your color story. These all come in pre-bagged up. I don't care for the bags. I have my trays. I have some Elizabeth Ward style trays in my office. And over here I have the round jars with the screw top lids. I prefer those other than the Elizabeth Ward trays are a pain in the butt to get dumped and filled, and yeah. I'm glad I didn't pay for them. They came as my Temu circle. Alright, the next one we have here is a cute little village. I love pink. Pink and black are my favorite colors. Love them. I thought this was cute, and I figured, this would look good on my wall. I try to do many different varieties just because I like all kinds of stuff. I want to try everything, learn how to do everything before I die. That's just how I am. But here's the color story. Very, very colorful. Lots of pinks. A lot more pinks than blues. There's your light blue, your dark blue, lighter blue. Lots of pinks. This one here is 30 by 40. A lot of these are because I can get them done quicker. The next one we have is a 30 by 30, and this is a muscle car. I love my American muscle. And here is the drills for this one. Granted, I'm not, going to open the drills and show you each individual color. None of these have ABs. None of them do. Next one might. I doubt it. It was cheaper than all the other customs I had made, but muscle car. Alright, I'm going to have to find somewhere else to put my drills. I have to go get another box. Here, let me pause this so I can get another box for my drills. Okay, I am back. I had to get another box. I bought some very large gift boxes at the Dollar General last night in Broadway because they had them on sale, half off, and they're the perfect size to make extra drill storage out of. They don't have a magnet closure. I'll show them to you when I'm done, but they don't have a magnet closure. It's Velcro, but I can always glue a magnet to it. And I'm going to make dividers and stuff, and I don't really care if the box has Christmas designs on it. It's a storage box to me. All right. This one's got to stay. All right. This one is a custom, and this is a 30 by 50. If you've been on Temu lately, you may have seen this. My husband loves opossums. He does. And said he would love to have this as a picture to hang in his office with his S2000 that is still laying on the table right there. Just because we haven't rigged up the frame for it yet to go to his work. That'll happen probably this weekend. Because it's going to be really cold here. But this is my opossum. I thought this was so cute. Let me show you the thumbnail. That is just so freaking cute. I love it. He's like a dramatic opossum. This one is double-sided adhesive with clear cover on it. It won't stay in my stash very long. I don't like to keep a hold of the double-sided adhesives because I worry they're going to get messed up. So I've got like 6 or 7 that I have to do. They're going to be my next diamond paintings to do, my next side projects, because I do have a big one over, and I point that way because I'm in my dining room. But I thought he's cute. Here is drills. These are individually bagged if you're into that kind of stuff. I'm not. Might go throw my kitchen light on right quick just so that I can have some extra light without the ring light being too much of a glare. There's the drills. Let me go turn that other light on right quick, see if that helps. Okay, let's try this again. It does help a little bit. But here's the drills. There are some pinks, browns, blacks, grays. And this one I just wrote opossum on just because the you look, the code is huge. But I think that's my order number. And I thought that's cute. And he wants that to go in his work office. I mean, he does manage the entire facility he works in, so he's got a pretty large office right now. So pretty cool. There's the opossum. The next one is from my favorite artist, Van Gogh. This is his self-portrait. I believe, I might be wrong, this might be the one that he cut his ear off to do. He did cut his ear off so he could do self-portraits. There was a couple of them, but he is my favorite of the most well-renowned artists of all time. Just, I can relate to his struggles, his mental health struggles, and I will attest and say that a lot of your mental health issues as adults come from how you were raised, and the traumas you endure in your life can most definitely harm you. But yeah, this one is branded, y'all. I can't really. Let's see if we can get it. It says Tong. It's branded. It looks like a Italian can of tomatoes, something that was imported. But let's get the drills up for this one before this video is 5 hours long. I do have to go to work. I have to be on the computer at 8. But here's the drills. Lots of yellows because there's yellows in his hat. Very cool. Huh? I got a little hitchhiker here. He'll get picked out, which is fine. I don't worry too much about those. Again, like I said yesterday in my video, I am working on collecting a lot of the trash drills I find because I want to go into that deeper. I want to dive deeper and teach you guys something, and hopefully we all learn as a community. And I mean, I have a degree in supply chain. I can explain how things work, and I've worked in automotive and consumer plastic, and now I work in semiconductor, and I've worked in several industries. I've even worked in heavy construction, building, companies that built heavy construction. Yeah, the god-awful yellow insect machines. Yeah. But the next one is a 30 by 30, and this one is RQ019. Not something I would normally pick out to do. This was one of those buy, X amount, you get one free. This is one of the free. But there's your color story. Not something, I don't care about this look. This is after my time. We didn't have, it looks to me like a Bratz doll. Lisa Frank didn't go Bratz until after I was an adult. So, not my style. I'll do it, or I'll give it to my stepdaughter or my sister. And if you're watching this, Kathy, I still have the Mystery 65 winter diamond painting for you. If you want it. If you don't want it, let me know, and I will either hold on to it or find somebody who will do it. Here is the color story for this one. Individual baggies. Miss Tita from back home in Oregon would most definitely approve of the baggies. And honestly, she would not approve of the way this one is laid out. Let's zoom you back in so you can see this a little bit better. Oh, not that far. There we go. There we go. Yeah, she most definitely would not approve of the color, the legend, because it is not in alphabetical or numerical order, which again, to me, doesn't matter. Because I search by symbol and I mark the symbol on my jars. I only pay attention to DMC code when I'm dekitting or kitting down. For these, for something massive, I would most definitely keep up with the numbers. But moving on, I think this one is a knockoff of the Spangler style. I think I have to look on internet. I'm not 100% sure, but this one is a pretty kitty cat. Again, this was one of them where they sent it to me for free, or it was highly discounted. It was like 90% off. I don't spend a lot on these Temu diamond paintings. Let me zoom you out so you can see a little bit better. So this one, last night this one was like $6, almost $5 and change. I didn't pay near that for it. And this one is TITA approved, y'all. But, the field is pretty good on all of these. That one is a 30 by 40. Again, most of mine are from Temu. Here's your color story. This one's in a different bag because these didn't come in a bag. So usually I get one of my bags out of my sublimation stuff that I was putting t-shirts in when I was selling them, but I didn't want to dig through that last night. My husband was watching TV, or I think he was watching Shaun of the Dead. Very strange movie. Not my style. But there's your color story. Very pretty colors. Lots of pink. Let's throw some light on here so you can see. There you go. There's your color story now. You can see it good. Apologies. Still trying to figure out the lighting and the editing. And I was using CapCut to edit, and it was aggravating me. Now I'm using Adobe. I have an Adobe Pro license. Don't really like it. I wish I could use Canva for everything, but I cannot. Turds. All right, I'm going to turn... Well, let's see. Why can't I get this off? I don't straighten the paper out. I usually, take these off and use parchment anyway. But yeah, we're going to have to turn the ring light off because you can't see that. And I just made it worse with the wrinkles. Okay. It's poured glue, so it doesn't matter. Can I turn it down and it would help? Yeah, we'll just do it with this one without it. This one is a 20 by 30. This I could have done within a day if I put my mind to it, but I didn't have anything going on. Again, like I said yesterday, I only do these on my breaks, so I take 2 breaks and a lunch a day, even though I work from home. So I'm not completely burnt out. Because I do work from home, I would like to feel like I am off work when I'm off work, even though I'm salary. Dream, right? But not TITA approved. The field is all right. I mean, they are contrasting, whites and darks and lights, but it looks like there's some fuzzy printing going on. You see that there? It's like they double stamped it, or print head needs cleaned. Makes me think my glasses need cleaned. But let's get the drills out. Turn our light back on so you can see the drills. Here's your drills. Lots of browns and blacks and whites. Nothing spectacular here. Again, I've got these lined up. Name, the canvas number. The SKU is on this. It's also on here, but I like to write it on my bags. I can't see very well, so I like to write it on my bags. This one is going to turn out looking muddy unless you're really far away. Let's go ahead and turn the light back off so you can see it. This is a 30 by 40, and this is a cottage scene in a flower garden. It's very pretty once it's done, except you'll have to stand like 30 feet away to see it good, or maybe not even 30 feet, maybe 10 feet. This is like the cypress tree swamp one I did. It'll most definitely be hard to see up close. It is TITA approved. It's got alphanumerical order. This one starts in numbers and goes to alpha. So right on there. The drill field looks good. Very confetti heavy. Oh my goodness. And once again, you guys, I'm going to be in the bush. You should insert that song here. Just a hand in the bush. Pun intended. 100%. Here's your color story. Individually bagged if you're into that. Again, I'm not. Doesn't matter to me. I still cut these bags open, dump them in, throw the bags into the recycle. Just how I roll. No muss, no fuss. But here's your color story. Lots of yellows. Trees. I don't see but one green. Maybe that could be considered green. I call it like a mustard yellow. But there she is. Our first tiny. Let's get this back zoomed in good. Let's zoom this one in really good. Whew. Okay. Not that good. Oh, I shook my phone. I'm sorry. There we go. All right. So let's just do that. We'll turn the light off for this one. Yeah. Let me know what editing software you guys use. I've been trying to find one to buy, and I can't even find one to buy for my desktop. I have a custom built, and it is built HP desktop computer. I have a MSI gaming laptop. I like to use my desktop computer because it has 12 terabytes of storage. I'm weird like that, and it's got an SSD hard drive. Yeah, I like that. This was before you could get them with them in them. You had to put them in them. But I digress. Here is the next one. This one is a special drill. This is a full drill canvas, y'all. Maybe except for around the edges, but that reminds me of diamond dots a little bit. That one was pretty. I do like butterflies. And this one says cut along. I'll use my guillotine cutter and just hack it all off and be done with it. Get this out. Get you guys the drills. Here are your drills. Now this one, let me show you the drills in it. If I can get the drill bag open. Oh, it would help if my brain would work and I'd open it from the right way. I'll show you the drills on this one because it's special, 100%. And crystals. There's your crystals. There's your crystals. There's your first special drill. It's a pretty royal blue. Another one that's yellow, like a mustard yellow, sunflower yellow. Oh, Tiffany green. I wish you could see that for what it really is, but that's Tiffany green, y'all. I love that color. Some 310s and some whites. We might be able to find some contamination in those if we look. I don't see anything standing out though. The 310s don't look super bad. Looks like 310s. Anyhow, there's your drills. That one's gonna be pretty, especially when the sun hits it. I did buy what I thought was a diamond painting sun catcher, and it ended up being an acrylic sun catcher with no diamond painting on it. This is the second item I've bought off of Temu recently that was supposed to be a diamond painting, but was not. The first one was a canvas of a horse. It was a native war horse, and a painted pony. Was not a diamond painting. I've got it magneted to my rack that I keep all my stuff on because I have like a warehouse rack in my office that I keep all this stuff on. One of the warehouse racks you can buy on Amazon. Holds like 400 pounds per shelf. Not very much. But let's zoom out so you can see this one. This one is a sea turtle. Dude, it makes me think of Nemo. If Diamond Art Club would sell Nemo paintings with the sea turtles, or even Sharkbait Haha, Mount Wanahakalugi, I would most definitely spend too much money on that. I love it. So here's the sea turtle. Make sure I got the right drills up. Yeah, okay. This one is in alphanumerical order, so Tito would approve of this one. This one is very confetti heavy, but it is beautiful. This would be a good one, y'all, to bling up. Like if you put crystals in here or lots of ABs, I would say crystals. Some glow in the darks up in through here, maybe. He would be beautiful. They're majestic. I saw one in Florida last year in June when we were fishing in the Gulf. We have a 21-foot center console boat, and it swam right beside the boat checking us out. That thing was massive. It was like 5 feet across. It was awesome. Oh man, it was awesome. And my husband's already stocking up on the tarpon lures so that we can catch some tarpon this year. We almost got one last year. I got him on the hook and he broke the hook off, but you can't keep tarpon. They're like 200-pound fish, and they look like humongous. They look like ocean arapaima. They're beautiful, but you can't keep them. You have to catch and release. And that's what he wants to do. I like to eat the fish that I catch. I really like catfish and brim. Don't judge. Here's your color story for Mr. Sea Turtle. Again, I might go on Temu and use the credits I have now because I have a buttload of credits still, and order some specialty drills to replace things like these blues, the pinks, a lot of these purples and yellows. I would replace most of these. Very pretty. And before I forget, this is a 40 by 40. This next one, sorry, I have to keep turning the light off so that you can see, is another special drill. This one is another butterfly. This one is 30 by 30. It is in alphanumerical order, so Tita approved there. Yeah, if you by chance check this out, it would be cool to know if you live in the same town that I'm from. I've got a lot of family out there, and we're planning on a trip maybe in the summertime, so my husband can meet my family and my son can meet my family. We'll see my family again. Last time he was there, he was an infant. He's almost 17. But yeah, I'm from Medford. My family lives all over the Medford area: White City, Eagle Point, Central Point, Ashland, Cave Junction, Salem, Eugene. I have family everywhere. I have family in Wilsonville, which is outside of Portland. But I would love to move back home. For some reason, I got stuck on the East Coast and I can't seem to shake it. I don't like it here. Here's your special drills. These are all crystals and specials. This is a pretty blue AB type pearlescent. I like that. And here's some, these look like grains of rice. I think people call these marquise. I'm not sure what they are, but they're pretty blue. And here's some purple ones, light purple, and some hot pink. Very pretty. All right, the next one is 30 by 40, and this says wish a heifer would. You can probably see it better than it looks on my table. This one is very pixelated on my table. You could order this bigger, but they wanted too much money for it bigger. I'm like, I ain't spending that much on Temu diamond painting. Kiss my butt. But I think this one's cute. I told my husband, I said, this is wish a heifer would. And he goes, what do you mean? I said, it's similar to the wish a bitch woods. Excuse my language. That's how I think, though, y'all. My mind is, I'm very sarcastic. And I have 0 F's to give. 0. Maybe that's why people don't like me. Maybe it's not because I seem arrogant, because I'm quiet. It's because I'm very straight up. I'm the most honest person you'll ever meet. People don't like honest people, I've gathered. But this is in alphanumerical order, 20 colors. Very cool. Let's turn the light on so you can see them right quick. Here it is. It's all in little baggies. This is square. I didn't mention that. This is square. And there's some hitchhikers here, but I don't worry about that too much. I pick them out and throw them in my trash drill bin. I don't see any really big pieces of contamination or anything right off the bat. I would have to zoom for you guys to see anything major unless it was huge. But there they are. Pretty cool. Very neutral colored canvas, 30 by 40. Wish a heifer would. I thought that was so cute. All right, the next one is something that I wouldn't normally picked out. This is a 30 by 40. This is an angel. I bought this right after Tiny died, y'all. Tiny was my favorite chicken. There was something wrong with her from when she was a chick. She was just small. She was sweet, though. She'd come running out to see me every morning when I go down there to let him out. Follow me all the way up to the back door. Yep. She was sweet. She was very courageous. And she died on a Tuesday, quite literally. She died the Tuesday before Christmas. So, anywho, moving on. This one is 346. This one they wrote. This is not my handwriting. But these ones are not in order. It is 20 colors. This is a round. These are bagged up in little baggies. There's your color story. Lots of whites and browns. Some black. Very neutral colored canvas. This one might be a good one to bling up if you cared to bling up something like this. Not particularly something I would bling up. The next one is a Kiki. Excuse me, 3 Kikis. This is a 30 by 30. 30 by 40. Sorry, my brain's getting mixed up. I need more caffeine. This one is an alphanumerical order. So it would be TITA approved. Here's your drill field. It's all right. It's not blurry like the last one was, or it was double stamped. This is poured glue. I'm not going to straighten them out just because they get laid flat, and if they're not flat enough, I have a 15 by 15 clamp down style heat press. Hi, kitty. And my kitty's saying hi. And I just leave them in the heat press overnight, clamp down to full force, almost full force. And in the morning when I go out and pull it out, she's flat. She's good to go. But here are the drills. These. Lots and lots of dark colors on this one. This is round. They are in little baggies. Again, not my style. I don't really care about how they're shipped in baggies or trains or whatnot. Lots of this black color. What is this? 19. 3371. There's lots of 3371. So that's going to be all this dark stuff. But there's that one. Getting thirsty. And my Pepsi's over there. Alright, so here is another partial. This one I did notice last night doesn't have a whole lot of stick on around the edges. So I'm going to have to put some glue on all these A's and 1s that are out here, which is fine. I'll do that. I don't care. This one is an alphanumerical order. Almost there, you guys. Almost there. And it is special drills and crystals. I'm not going to open this one up. I mean, it does have some, whatever these are, rice looking things and little golden balls. Again, 30 by 30. This is a bee. I do like bees. I like to feed the bees in the summertime. I have lots of flowers. And we have lots of yellow jackets and lots of little honeybees and the little bees that live in the little bee houses with the little tubes. I forget what they're called. And I also have, every summer, it seems like, thousands of European hornets. This next one is not something a lot of you would like. I bought it because it was cheap. And I cannot find it anywhere else. And I love Lord of the Rings. And this is Sauron, his helmet, and the all-seeing eye. This is 30 by 40. This is not an alphanumerical order. This is a lot of color blocking with 310s. This is something I will do. Again, if you don't like licensed artwork, then this is not for you. I mean, if you don't like artwork that's not licensed, this is not for you. If you are looking for a budget-friendly diamond painting that is something that you recognize from pop culture, then go for it, I say. You know, go for it. It's up to you. But here are the drills. Lots of black. And what is the black? The WO310. I already said that. It's some orange and dark red. Excuse me. Lack of oxygen to the brain. Alright, the next one we have is flower vases. Flower bottles, rather. This is a 40 by 30, so this one is horizontal and landscape orientation. Let's find the drill. Sorry, I'm having problems with my ear lately. I'm gonna have to go to the doctor and have them look in it and find out why it keeps clogging every time I yawn. Probably have too much earwax in there. But this one's got all kinds of symbols. See that? An anchor. An angle. Right angle. It's got some of the Diamond Art Club symbols on it. Which aren't exclusive to Diamond Art Club. It's just a font, y'all. It's just a font. This one's a very neutral pink, pale pink. You've got no special drills. All rounds, very muted pinks and tans. Turn the light on so you can see better. That is very blurry. Or not blurry, glary. There's that one. Almost done. This one is called the Crafter. Been on Temu lately. You've seen these everywhere. I liked this one. It was cool. I don't like sugar skulls, but I thought that was cute. This one is 30 by 40, 18 colors, not in any order. Drill field looks good. Looks good. Lots of confetti. Here are the drills. Lots of pink, some greens, a little bit of blue, yellows. Next one we have is the True Crime Junkie, which is me. I'm the True Crime Junkie. Ask my husband. Sure, he's getting tired of watching that crap. I could listen to it all day. All right, this one's 30 by 40. It's not in any particular order. Drill field is all right. Let me get you close up so you can see. It does have glitter glue. You can see that. Yeah. Here are the drills. Lots of purples and blues, and white, and black, gray. Very cool. I don't care for the wine though. I don't drink. I can't. I used to drink a lot. No, I don't drink at all. When I was in my 20s, I swear I lived in a bottle. But now, no, I don't care for it. I got alcohol poisoning from moonshine and had to go to the doctor for my liver after that. So, for a long time. So I don't drink at all. But this next one, again, is for people who can't afford a licensed piece of art and you want something that reminds you of your childhood. I think my husband said this is from the Aristocats. I can't remember ever watching that movie. I didn't have a normal childhood. I had a very, very bad childhood. So we didn't get to see a lot of stuff like that. But here are the drills. Lots of pinks, some blues, browns. It is round. It's 23 colors. Nothing's in order. Drill field is pretty good. This next one is two skeletons that are kissing. Their hearts are red. I liked that. Sorry, I'm having problems with my ear. This is the Alpha Numerical Order. So, just for all you dark diamond painting junkies. I don't really care for the dark diamond paintings unless it's like Captain Spaulding or the Jeepers Creepers man. Or isn't that, or maybe Pyramid Head, but you can't find stuff like that. You can only find, in my mind, stupid stuff like Jason and Freddy, and I don't care about that. Anyway, here's the drills. Rounds, lots of dark colors, some white. This one's got those stupid triangle circles on it. I struggle to get those covered. It'll irk me to death until I have everyone covered. But I'll get it done. I'll do the last big one, and then I'll do the little ones. This one is a double-sided adhesive canvas, which is why it's still really wrinkly. I'm not going to pull the plastic off because I'd never be able to get it back on. Just did one that was like double-sided adhesive, and I was like, let me straighten that and put it back on. No, didn't happen. I had to do it. But it says The Audacity. This one was printed in Poland. I know because I looked up the email address of the company. Because I didn't know that they had the company name that made it, and this one was in Poland. A lot of them were from Germany, also, not China. So learned something today. Anywho, this one is 20 colors. It is an alphanumerical order. No 310s, no 939. Oh, there are 939s. Not very many. It says have a lot of confetti. Here are the drills. This is squares. Hopefully it's sticky. I guess because it's double-sided adhesive, it will be. Very, very cool. And here is the thumbnail. Pretty cool. There's that one. Now we will move on to the small ones, tiny ones, 20 by 20s. First we have this. Let me zoom in for you. This is a unicorn. Let me find the colors. AB136 is the code, so yeah, I just looked at my box for that. So lots of crystals, some solid whites, and some 310s, but other than that, just crystal drills. Pretty cool. Looks like a My Little Pony. This one is an owl. Again, special drills and crystals. There's your crystals. Let's see the special drill in there. Feel it. I don't see it though. Anywho, pretty cool. These are all 20 by 20. Next one is a sea turtle. It's got special drills and crystals, some 310s. Looks like the bigger ones are round, so they're just a little bit bigger. And then the last one is just a turtle. 20 by 20. He is not in alphanumerical order. The drill field looks great on this one, even though it's probably going to be muddy unless you're standing 10 feet from it. But lots of greens and pinks and purples and blues. Pretty cool. Anyway, let me show you my box. I've got two of these. They're different. I didn't want the same ones for round as I have for square. Let me zoom out so you can see it better. Here's the box. It's got Velcro. I might take that off and put a magnet there. If the Velcro gets wore out, I will take that off. And probably the bow. I don't like that. But they were originally $8. I paid $4 for these last night, and they're 11.97 by 9.83 by 5. So that'd be good. You can have taller dividers for your drills and line them up in here. Right now I've got them just 2 baskets, and they're just throwing in the baskets rounds or squares. Not working out for me. I have to dump it all the time to dig out what I'm looking for. But anyway, there is my Temu haul from yesterday. If you have any questions, let me know. Hop on Temu, see any you like, and pick them out before they disappear. Again, none of them are really expensive. I think the 20 by 20s were less than $1 a piece. But I hope you guys have a great, fantastic Friday. Stay warm if you're in a cold area, which is most of the U.S. right now. Thank you. Bye.